Hey guys, I hope you're having an awesome day. Welcome back to the channel. This is Akula, and for today's video, you guessed it, we are doing chapter 4 High Octane in the quest system for Apex Legends Season 5. Let's get into it. The first things first, what can I say? We're shooting prowlers in the dark again. At first, let's be honest, I was really excited about this whole quest system. I remember playing the first level, starting off in that tunnel, my heart's been pumping, prowlers jumping at me. I thought this would be a really cool addition. Now into chapter 4, at the end of the day, it's the same thing. We're using the normal map in King's Canyon, killing prowlers all the time. Little setup changes. Here we got better shield and a better bag. We start with our two favorite weapons, the P2020 and the Mozambique. There's only so much we can do. But luckily, as you can see, straight into the game, we have the containers. You get in there, you find yourself an R99 that you'll see me picking up soon, and maybe a better shotgun. I think the actual EVO 8 is not bad here, especially in the second stage of the game. That's pretty much it. The guide is quite easy. I was going to do a full guide of how to, but you jump in. Again, I took Caustic just for traditions. I started out using him. I used him because he was involved in the story plot when Watson fell, and might as well continue using him. Get some extra damage with the gas canisters and the ultimate. The only difference in this level, as you can see, we are in a pretty built up area, and since this chapter does revolve around Octane, if you remember where we left off in the last chapter, Octane decided to go Rambo, left a note on Watson, and went through the portal. In this story, as you can see, he is missing, but you have traces of him. As you can see, we have a lot of jump pads. These jump pads are fun in this game mode. You can actually use them to your advantage to get away from the prowlers if you are being swarmed from them. But at the same time, you already noticed I already stepped on one or two jump pads on accident, flying all over the place. And as with the previous levels, we are playing in the dark again. I have absolutely nothing against the dark. I actually remember loving the King's Canyon map when we had the dark edition. A little bit of rehash from the Halloween map, but it was still fun. I remember using the legendary dark skin of Bloodhound, Witch Doctor in full black. That was insane. No one could see you. You're pretty much running in the dark, full black, and especially in caves. And what made it even better, a cherry on top, you pop the ultimate of Bloodhound and pretty much you get night vision, right? Everything turns light gray, your enemies are all red, you just run around and kill them. You do get given away by the red glowing eyes, but even then, it's really hard to hit a target that's all black in a very dark area. And then also in terms of story plot, this one, as you can see, is pretty straightforward. Again, killing prowlers, you actually have the counter on the left, so you only need to hit 8 prowlers, then you get to the next stage, and as again, we are deploying a drill. We're going to drill, and then most likely, as you can see, we're going to have a wave of prowlers. These ones, again, they will be in the similar form as when you're a Revenant, so they're pretty much one-hit wonders. Kill them, shoot them with your R99, you have the EVO 8, it's really easy, just make sure you reload, and if you do need to heal, just heal yourself up. Now, on the subject of the storyline, again, as you saw, we have Pathfinder giving you instructions from stage to stage, telling you to do this, clear out the enemies, and do that. Is this guy even going to get involved in the story plot at any point, or is he just going to be like one of those side characters? Let's be honest. When we had a mission with Watson, A Legend Falls, he pretty much blamed Watson for being the aggressive one and charging into the building solo and getting down by the prowlers. I know this is a story mode, but come on, when was the last time you saw a Pathfinder blaming a Watson for being too aggressive? At this point, because the whole level was so expected, so rehashed from the previous chapters, I was just running around shooting them. You do get some gold weapons. You get the gold R301 and the golden prowler. I didn't take it, but killing prowlers with prowlers, that just sounds weird, but you can take it.
Recharging shields.
And once you enter the last stage, as always, you need to get from point A to point B. You need to evacuate yourself, and you do have a timer. Normally I would tell you just to run for it or just to kill the enemies, but in this case, you can actually just use the jump pads and Spider-Man yourself right to the ship. Just make sure you land on the top of the roof correctly. Otherwise, who knows, you may actually have to run around and climb up to get properly evacuated. that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, this one was very simple. I think the difficulty level is not hard, it's just that by chapter 4 you already kind of expect what to do. You kind of expect the prowlers, they're pretty much the same level. It's really not getting hard, but it's still, like I said, a nice little admission. As you can see here, we already started entering the story mode. I'm actually this time not going to go read through it. I mean, not the best voice acting. We do have some more developments. You do get to see the relationship between Lifeline and Octane. I love, spoiler alert, how Lifeline gets a little bit more aggressive, stands up for Octane and stands up to Bangalore. You also get to find out a few real names of the characters, so not just their nicknames, especially for Bangalore. And yeah, there is just a little bit more story development, nothing crazy. Now I know for this almost whole video I've almost kind of bashed the difficulty of the level. Don't get me wrong, I'm actually really enjoying this. For a battle royale game, it's definitely bringing in some background story as well as just character development. I'm loving it. My 2 cents. I really do wish that for the next season, if they do continue making quests in season 6, I really hope Respawn does use the voice actors and actually act out all these post level scenes. I think it would be definitely amazing. I would love to hear more of the voice actors. I think they're all amazing. There's multiple videos on YouTube where they are being interviewed. Actually, I'll even link them down below, so definitely check them out. And I'm just going to actually let this play out without my commentary so you can actually finish reading the story. It's pretty interesting. Are you liking it or do you find it a bit boring? Do let me know down in the comments section below. And what can I say? Enjoy the rest of the video. And that's it, guys. That's all for this chapter. The next one is the Lying Liar, so definitely be interesting to see what's that going to be about. As you can see, now we got the extra piece for our artifact device. There it is, all shining blue. At the moment, I can't really tell what it is. I mean, you do, as you see in the story, see that it has eyes. So that's that. As you can see, a little bit more information about the piece. And yeah, if you're still with us, thank you for watching the video. If you want to see the same videos, next one's coming out next week. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I mean, as already mentioned, comment your opinions down below. And hope you have a nice day. And I'll see you next time.